Welcome out with the Finn. We are going to spend the next 2 days here in the wilderness of Finland. Riding the snowmobile, pull a sled in the snow, go ice fishing and hiking up here to these gorgeous views, spending a night in the hot tent. So just sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Almost got stuck there. Let's continue uphill with the skis. The sled is much heavier than I expected. Okay, let's switch for plan B. There's not that much snow here right now, much less than I expected. So I'm just gonna put these snow blockers so that my shoes won't get filled with snow. Oh. The sled is constantly flipping because my backpack is on top of here, putting the center of gravity much higher. So I think I'm just gonna take it off here. Oh, I just stepped into pretty deep water. Thankfully I have waterproof shoes. Oh, it's getting super steep here and I think my sled is like 40 or 50 kilograms. So it's getting kinda hard to get up, but I want to get up there so badly. It's really steep. Look at those. You can see the nails there. I think this is definitely a dog breed, maybe wolf or something like that. You almost ran me over. Finally some nice views. Oh, look at that. I think this spot will work nicely. There's like a little pit here covered by trees. Oh wow. That is just absolutely amazing. Oh, I put the tent wrong way around. How can this be possible? Okay, let's set up the tent again. Okay, now the tent is set up the right way. The only reason why I had to flip it over was because these strings are outside. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to pull this chimney and the walls outwards that much. This time I took a lot of comforting items with me because I have the sled. For example, I brought this whole roll of insulating cover. As you see, it's super bent from the first time I used this. Hopefully I will be able to put this together. This is going to be a challenge. Okay, so I changed it so that the door that way is closed, the chimney is this way. Here I have my cozy little bed and there is this small little entrance here so that I have a ground without snow. But look at this place, it's just gorgeous. That is such a lovely view. First I must chop a piece from the firewood to put under the bed because the bed is not that level right now. One of you gave me this as a Christmas present. Thank you for that. Super easy. My gloves are soaking wet. Just gonna put my clothes to dry and then I'll make lunch. You can see all the smoke evaporating from the gloves. Some leftover Christmas food and look at this deer steak. This is from a deer my father shot. I just burned my finger a bit. Being really close to this hot stove is not always a good idea. I'm gonna put it to the snow for a minute. I hit it to the chimney. That is just so good. That is so good. Now that the steaks are down, I'm gonna put these here to melt. That is nice. Oh, this just hits the spot. The deer meat being in a hot tent after that long exhausting hike here. Oh, it's just so good. Finished it all. Oh, it was so delicious. My jacket just got wet because the tent concentrates a lot of water and I just constantly hit this elbow to the tent here. I'm just gonna put some coffee. I'll just go into the sleeping bag while I'm waiting for the coffee to boil. My feet are getting cold. I have some candy I got from the Santa this Christmas. That is good. It's boiling. The coffee water is boiling. Let's check out the sunset. That is so cool. Drinking coffee here. Can you imagine it's only like 2 or 3 p.m. Now it's time to go make some dishes. Maybe the best views I've ever done dishes in. Finally got the water to boil. I think I'll pack some stuff here and let's go ice fishing. I hope this won't be occupied by the wolves when I get back. And I hope I'll find back. I'm going downhill, so I think I should put the skis on now. Here we go. That went surprisingly well. That didn't go as planned. It's way too steep now. I need to walk down. Whew, I made it. I have no idea if there is any fish here. The ice should be strong enough for me. I'm not 100% sure, so let's just drill one hole and check the thickness of the ice first. Yeah, it's at least 20 centimeters thick. It should be super safe to get in here. And let's go deeper. Oh. My first time ice fishing this year. Non-alcoholic. I'm driving a sled. Don't drink and drive. It's currently just below freezing, so it's pretty warm here. The wind is kind of harsh, but I have a lot of clothes, so I'm protected. It's currently 5:30 p.m. Let's see how long I will be sitting here. The sky is full of stars. It's like totally clear sky. It's currently 7 p.m. and not a single bite. I'm getting to the conclusion that there is no fish in this lake. I tried to get closer with the snowmobile to my campsite, but looks like the road ends here. It's approximately 1 kilometer from here to the campsite, so I'm gonna continue by foot. I have learned that usually when you try to make shortcuts when camping, it doesn't go that way around. You usually just make things a bit more challenging for yourself. Oh, that must have been a moose. It's like heart-shaped. Look what we found. What is this? That's kind of scary. These prints go straight inside there. I don't know if it could be a nest for a wolf or something. I kind of want to peek inside, but I think I'd rather not. Thankfully the prints continue this way. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm getting so exhausted. I'm on top of the hill now. Now all I need to do is find my tent. I found my old tracks. I'm down to my headlamp now. My other lamp just failed, but I can't remember which way I went. My intuition says here though. Oh, yes. Whew. I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted now. I am so done. Can't remember the last time I was this exhausted and this happy to be inside a tent. My lower back is so sore. It was almost like survival. I mean, if I wouldn't have found my tent like right now, I don't know what would have happened. I think I'm going to just lay down here for a few minutes and put the firewood ready for morning. It was an exhausting day, but I'm going to sleep soon, so see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I slept pretty well. I'm gonna put the fire going and just stay in the sleeping bag until the tent gets warm. It's approximately -2 here. This is just way too easy. I'm gonna get inside the sleeping bag until the tent is hot. The whole tent is covered with water droplets. Oh, nice. We can even see that the sun is rising. For breakfast, I'm just going to make an oatmeal and slice an apple to it. This is how I start my morning when camping. That's done. It's super comfortable just laying down here waiting for my coffee to be ready. Yesterday was that kind of day that if I didn't know what I was doing, that could have gone really badly. This coffee is really good, but after this trip I think I'm going to switch to instant coffee. My sleeping bag froze to the tent on the night. That is not good. And look, the sleeping bag was touching also the tent and it's completely soaked and full of ice. We burned almost all of the firewood we had. Some of you might be thinking that why I don't burn the firewood from the forest. Well, in Finland, if you are in the government-owned land, you cannot burn the wood you find in the forest. Ooh, it's still hot there. I need to put those coals out before I take the tent, because if the tent touches those, it will be full of holes. Oh, I ripped one of the snow skirts. Thankfully it was just the snow skirt, not the tent. Our journey did not end there. We still need to find our snowmobile and figure out a way to get this sled stay on place on downhills, because the sled is now really heavy and I came up this really steep hill yesterday. So when I go down, I don't want the sled to hit my snowmobile each time. Oh, we made it. Thinking like putting it like this. The hills are so steep that otherwise the sled will constantly ram onto the sled, onto the snowmobile, or it will just flip on the side and then ram the snowmobile from the side. So that's why I want to put the sled like this so that it couldn't ram the snowmobile. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this is super steep. Okay, I think I can get home from here without you guys. But thank you for watching and thank you for the company. Remember to subscribe so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos.